See now, all this flaunting of the P-word rule, and especially with what Satan said, I bet you're all actually kind of hungry now. Sort of, kind of, a little bit. It's there for a reason. Right, Martin, Soth and Satan. Mindray, welcome to the stream, everybody. After beating the Broodmother, clearing out 4 labs, building a castle, clearing the entire lower yard, and wearing full tier 3 armour and weapons, it's time to finish the tutorial and activate the scanner. I discovered yesterday that I have been missing a very fundamental piece of grounding. How many times watching playthroughs on this stream over the years have you seen me realise very late on some extremely fundamental part of the game that I was supposed to learn in the first hour? This might be one of those, and this might be the prime example of it. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Not really, I had a wrap and crisps not too long ago. What's a scanner? An 80s horror movie, yeah, absolutely. So apparently, yeah, basically, mind, right? Apparently the scanner is like the scanner room in Subnautica. If there are people that are watching this channel right now and they know about the scanner and what it does and that I was supposed to get it within the first hour or whatever, and they didn't tell me, that is a brilliant example of people keeping to the rules, and I respect it. I respect it, even if it's fucked me. Then again, it meant that I had to learn the map and all the resources that spawn in it with my memory.
All I did was only compliment someone on their moustache, and now all of a sudden Bibi doesn't want to be my friend anymore.
You complimented someone's moustache? Wait. I'm trying to work out if that's a Hitler reference. How many times in the Doomhaus have you sat here and tried to work out if there's a fucking Santa? Welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Good afternoon. I hope everybody had a good evening in your own time. Oh, I see. He complimented Bybeat's moustache. I'm with you. In your own time. I did that thing where I went too deep with it. Fuck. Alright. Santa, thank you for the bits. I was thinking, he's replaced Bybeat's name with somebody else's, but who? And I thought, did he compliment Hitler and Bybeat got jealous? Because she's supposed to be the most evil person around here. God damn.
P, zar, zar.
Flagrant flaunting of the rules.
So apparently, according to Stubbler, Bybeat is Hitler.
Stubber. No, I thought the whole Bybeat is evil thing meant you complimented somebody that was evil and she was jealous because she's the most evil. That's where I thought that was going. I may have misread that. Right, welcome to the stream, everybody. Santa, thank you for the bit. Today, let me show you something. Yesterday, while I was looking for tail feathers, I discovered, or it was kind of spoilt to me, unfortunately, but that there is a thing called a scanner, a biometric scanner. A resource surveyor or something. Let me go over to one of the outposts and I'll show you. I assume I can use this going forward to scan for items. So if I could just tell it to look for feathers, like the scanner room in Subnautica, then maybe it would say, Stubbler, the feathers are over there. We can get as many feathers as possible to finish the roof, as you can see, which is half done. Not even half done. And it would make our current mission, which is to build a feather roof, enormously easy. But I have, like I say, it was kind of revealed to me that I should have had the scanner room a long time ago, because it's not powered. I'll show you, look. So in every outpost like this, or field station, or whatever they're called, there is the scanner technology thing. There is also the terminal where you can get new quests from, and there is this, the resource surveyor. But as you can see at the bottom, it's unpowered. Apparently I should have powered this ages ago. So yesterday, I went to speak to Burgle about it, and Burgle did say that he and Dr. Tully were working on resource surveying and scanning in the lab in the hedge. So, again, we went back to the hedge to go and investigate, and it turns out that there is a massive power cable that creeps into the hedge. So I followed the power cable back to its source, discovered that it's... Don't worry about that diving bell spider. Discovered that the power cable led to a corpse. The corpse was part of the... Apparently, the Dr. Tully's employers sent a survey team to investigate why he'd gone missing and taken a lot of their technology. They died, but did somehow... It's hard to explain. Let me show you. Mazak, welcome to the stream. 1 second. I picked up a lot of data sources from Ominent Look. This recon journal explains that they're looking for a specific power outlet. Look, climb up over the exterior power outlet and into the branches to document it. There is an exterior power outlet that I think I need to get on because there is some sort of satellite apparatus. And it shows me this. Wait. Look. Don't do it. Inspect. It's that thing. That thing that has been plaguing me. There is a satellite dish that sticks out. And I've been desperate to get to it, but not managed. So I think it's actually more relevant than I thought. And I believe might hold a clue to turning on the resource surveyor. How about that? I did, Martin, yeah. The fight with the brood mother was ridiculous, but very profitable because I got this whacker, which is called the Club of the Mother Demon, and it hits like a fucking train. And I also got this helmet, look. The Mask of the Mother Demon, which is very, very good and does like big poison damage and stuff. The fight with the broodmother was amazing. Reset day. Mazak, welcome to the stream. Did somebody spoil you needed? Somebody spoiled the fact that I should have had it done already. But like I said, oh, I don't have the resource scanner, and somebody said, oh, you've not got the resource scanner done by this point, which obviously was a clanger of a spoiler that I should have done it previously. So I had to go and backtrack, and sure enough, that's what led to me discovering it. Mazak, welcome to the stream as well. What do you mean reset day, mind, right? Alright, so today's mission is to head over there. I'm not going to call it out, Mazak, but yeah, it was unfortunate, to say the least. I'm going to head back over to there, and I'm going to build up to... Well, let's just get over there. What have I got in terms of... I've got plenty of heals, we're good for that. I've got bandages, I've got repair glue in case I need to repair. I've got food, water's full. I think we can just set off. Let's just set off. Oh yeah, reset the outlet breaker. That's the thing I'm going to do first, mind, right? Yeah. Because the goal of today's stream is to gather feathers. So if we can turn the resource surveyor on, it might tell us where I can get feathers, then we can just go and farm the bastard things. IT is reset, by the way. Get your keys done. Hello? It is reset. Is this reset? Okay, you people are confusing me already. I've just got started. It's supposed to be a successful. Oh, is it a WoW a reference to retail WoW? Fuck. How did you expect me to get that? Mazak. Stretches his stubby legs. Go on, mind, right, there you go. Right, so I'm going to go over here now. We're going to go to the hedge, and I'm going to check the feather spots along the way, because, of course, feathers is the goal, but we'll start working our way up. My tactic for this is, if I can get under that satellite dish... Good work, mind, right? If I can get under that satellite dish, then I'm going to plant a waypoint and then sort of make my way through the hedge lab so I know where to go perpendicular to the line of the hedge, and then see how it would be possible. But first, as Mindright says, we're going to build up to the reset and see if I can turn it on like that. Because there's a milk molar that's like perched on top of the socket in the wall. And if I can knock that out, maybe the power just comes online. Or I can press the reset button with the old whacker. Know what I mean? Keys being M. I don't know what M plus is. So hello, Weevil. Press 1 to kill the Weevil. Good ending or bad ending right here. If it was an if you know, you know type of team. Okay. Satan says kill the Weevil. Satan. Martin does as well.
Weevil snuffling along here.
Am I Weevil? Yes, I am. Am I Weevil? I am man. F's in the chat, gang. Says, are you fucking voting for it? Coming in here. Weevil overkill. Weevil Knievel. God damn it. I'm not killing Aphid Beckham though, that thing can stay. This would be great if you had a machine gun. True, actually. Whenever I can make a combat shotgun out of, like, berry leather, I'll get on it. Alright, there it is, look!
Having a little peek.
I need to get into that thing. Right, let's go under it and plant a waypoint. That's probably got to be the best first job. I'm an existentialist. I pressed 1, but it was you who dealt the blow. This is like the Queen thing all over again. This is what the Oranges have been saying to me all this time. It was your idea, Stubbler, to suggest that the losing team gets 25 points if the Queen dies. It's your fault. You put us in a position to agree to it. You shouldn't trust me. I'm a bad person. Look what I've done. Mr. Craig Aphid. Crossbow selector. That's the 2 key, if you're wondering. Look! You. I want you. That's today's thumbnail. This is. I'm going to set the tone for today's thumbnail. See it, see it, see it, see it. Let's have the sun in there as well. Hang on. Not the Son of God. Does that work? That is the goal, yeah? The Queen is great for doing that one last service. There's 2 people that won 2022 for the Greens. The Queen, by dying, which was a bit dramatic, but I suppose she was committed to the cause, right? Not the band, but... Right, hang on a minute. So I am stood under the satellite now. If I place a waypoint and then make my way through the hedge, I'd know where to go north. And Sothan, by the way, was the other person for winning the 1 point, which is what the Greens won by. All hail the mother of the Greens, Sothan. You should know you shouldn't listen to chat's moral opinions. Well, I gave everybody the option, and they took it. It's not my fault that they took it. They had as much power to veto that as I did. The title should be Dish or Die. I hate today's stream title, by the way, but I had to do it. You must understand. She did like a lime green dress, it's true. She liked a fuchsia. Is there a fuchsia team in the Doomhaus? Alkira, good morning, by the way. Welcome to the stream, if I didn't say it before. Right, first goal, before we get started on this, is this. This power cable, I'm going to kill a couple of weevils, bear with me. Ash versus the Weevil Dead. Look, this is the problem. Can you see that milk molar? That right there might be causing a problem. If I can move that milk molar, then I can maybe press the reset switch, get the power online, and everything's fucking fine and dandy. This is where I found that corpse. There is a lot of lava down here, so I should be careful. I should also have probably set my spawn. Whoa. Okay, remind me that cookie's there. So here's my issue. I can almost get up to it, look, but just can't. And I can't build here. Whoa. Okay, another fell off. So I think I'm going to have to build from the lower section somehow. I can't, like, jump onto that or anything as much as I'd like to. And I can't find another way to get into it. So I might just have to build. Is everybody alright with a bit of boring building? Great TV show. Available on BritBox. What, is Dish or Die? Also in the wife's DVD. Oh, I see, to the man born. I'm sure everybody in here, from wherever they're from, this entirely international audience that we've cultivated here, I'm sure they all get references to obscure 1970s British sitcoms. Why is it green versus orange anyway? I'm from an Irish family. Whenever you're green or orange, it can get a bit tetchy. And whether you're green... I know, I appreciate that. It was a mistake, that. We have a lot of people that assume this channel's Irish-based as well.
Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let mites bite.
So when this channel first started, there was 2 of us. And we needed colours for the channel. So it was like, I was always orange on Halo and he was always green. So when it came to, and we used to be, the colours in Discord used to be based on WoW classes. But when the WoW guild collapsed, we were still talking shit every day. So it's like, well, we can't all be just grey names. It looks shite. So we thought, tell you what, let's just split it straight down the middle. We'll have half the people be green and half the people be orange. Did that. Immediate race war. It took... If you go back, you can almost go back to the point where I enabled the green and orange. Immediately, Mina started getting shit by a green because she was orange. It took no seconds at all. And the points thing was Slop's idea, and the fucking chop guessing and all that stuff was Augur's idea, and the mug going to the person at the top. I can't remember whose idea that was. So none of it was really that intentional. I really like that. I really like that proc. Okay, so I need from here, as it's time to start farming building supplies, basically, which I need to get from these. I can't chop down them little sort of like oaky ball things. This is Bombardier beetle territory, so I need to be careful. I should have brought the bounce pad over here, really. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Right, is there any more, or was that just... That's so few stems. Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with that. That was entirely accidental. Okay, what do you...
Have a look around.
Susceptible to chopping. I can do that. We can do chopping. Attack me. Don't do that! Suppose I should have realised how tribal the internet is when we made the decision to make it green and orange. But it's become kind of a pastiche of online communication around tribes, right? It's completely arbitrary and meaningless, but also somehow extremely important. Oh, there's the other 2. Good. I say it's arbitrary. Don't go to... Don't start telling that to the people that have gone to war over such. Be it most of the people in this chat right here. Especially after the video I'm currently editing, which will be out soon, I promise. I'm nearly finished with it. I need a good title for it though. I don't like highlights. What would be a better way of saying it? So the video of final week, instead of the word highlights, because highlights seems like it's just some funny things, when in fact it's actually... recap would work, I guess. Stubbler, you piece of shit. I just wanted to say, I love your stream and your chat, and I may have been drinking. It's 9:30 AM. Timmy, welcome to the stream. Have you been up all night? You know compliments are banned. I'd rather let you say the P word. Timmy, good morning, welcome to the stream. I say good morning, I suppose that means you've had to have slept at some point. Low lights. That works. Fuck off! Oh, you... Just go away, please, pal. Not you as well. Call it the Greens finally won 2 years in a row. I don't want it to be entirely negative, though, Alkyria. Or if you'd like to be neutral. Oh, I got the gold. I got the gold card for lava there. I wonder if I have to kill a certain amount of them to get the gold card. I don't know how that works, really. It's funny how drinking all night is more acceptable than started drinking at breakfast. Yeah, true. It really is, though, right? Or it feels more acceptable, anyway. Not yet, Timmy. I'm just building up to it now, look. Hopefully I can press the button and turn the power on, but if not, I've got a backup strategy. Don't you dare wreck my tower. Gwendolyn, welcome to the stream. I do a lot of damage to these twats now. I think we're probably strong enough to start work on that mixer. Where are you going? Get poison damaged. There's poison to top. Never said anything about last night. No, I think it was me trying to justify it. What's got you up and early drinking this early? How many am I fighting here? What's going on in here?
All geared up.
Fucking lava hole. Am I gonna... I think there's 8,000 lava in there. I fancy a beer before lunch about as often as I fancy a coffee after lunch. What's happening? Never. I always think this about football. You go to football, right? And it's like December or January. Is this a spawn? I think this is a spawner. I didn't know that you can get spawners. Unless it's your birthday or a stag do. Yeah, unless it's like a stupid special occasion. Now, I was saying this about football, I shouldn't have taken that bandage. When you're at football, and it's like December, and you're sort of shivering in your seat like that, and it's awful and bitter, and your hands are cold, and you're wearing gloves to warm them up, I really don't understand how people then go into the ground and buy an ice-cold beer.
That was refreshing.
Like, it seems like the last thing in the world. You'd have to pay me to drink something like that in them conditions. I never understood it. Even when I was drinking. Technically means you can farm them, that's true. I'm not sure what I'd need lava for at this point, though, so no less. Right, let's keep building this up. I'll get some grass planks and stuff. I should have actually got my ant armour with me. Quick, where's the spawner? Destroy it. I mean, I could throw a grenade in there like the Witcher. That would stop the spawn. I'll just destroy it with an axe like Minecraft. I must say, though, the whole sort of using it as an excuse to drink thing at football doesn't seem to be a thing anymore, and I don't think it has been for a very long time. Oh, you're pouring on a flight. Pouring on a flight. Whoa, fuck, okay, I'm not taking on 2 bombardier beetles at once. No, thank you, game. I can't cut these down, can I? These are just decorative as far as I can tell. Yeah. This dandelion, however, has got my name written all over it. I don't know. I don't mind getting a pint topped with a big English breakfast if I'm going on holiday. Yeah, if you're going on holidays, that's the thing, right? Special occasions. Football and drinking culture was kind of pushed together, but I think football and drinking culture is associated in a wider sense thanks to international football. And without being too snobby, international football fans, for the large part, are people that are using the tournament as an excuse for a party, right? Which is completely fine, but that's not something you can do for 38 games a season, right? So I don't think like proper league, turning up every week, travelling all over the country football culture is necessarily drinking every time. In the UK, though, it was the inner city working classes letting go on a day off type of thing. It was, yeah. Yeah, it was. I don't know about if it was heavy drinking culture back then, though. When you hear all the old stories of it was like knocking off on lunch breaks and stuff. I guess they were drinking, because obviously drinking things were a lot different back then, but it is definitely culturally wed, yeah. Sorry, I'm not disagreeing. I'm fully agreeing with you, Gwynblood. I'm saying it's kind of moved. It's moving slightly, though. I think it's because a lot of people are just priced out of football at this point. Because it's getting stupid, especially at the top end. Right, it might just take a few grass plank runs to get up here. How much grass thingies does it take for 2? Yeah, to a small degree, yeah. Watch it on TV for certain. In America, most people get hammered before the game because the beer prices inside the stadium are ridiculous. Yeah, true. The tailgating thing, right? How many games are there in an NFL season? In a year, how many games does one team play? Is it like 10 or 50? Is it 17, Higgsy? So there you go, right? If it's 17, and then it depends on the playoffs. Higgsy, welcome to the stream. If it's 17, a successful team in the Premier League for world football, as opposed to American football, play 38 games minimum, and then 4 or 5 games if there's a cup competition, and if they do well in Europe, they potentially you're pushing maybe 55 games. You can't get that drunk 55 times a year, right? And of course you don't go to all of them, but like I think there's just too much football for drinking culture to really have an effect. Does that make sense? Depends if you go to the. I assume if you do well, you get more games, right? But 17 times a year, if you go to all of them, that's rare enough to make a big occasion of it, right? I think with like Gwynblade's onto something with a football game. You're the American football game. You're there for a very long time, right? There's a lot of stoppage and there's a lot of downtime and there's a lot of sort of in between. Whereas at a football game, there is only 20 minutes downtime in the middle. You're in and done in 2 hours, and it's non-stop. I say it's non-stop. It sounds like a challenge. Yeah. Each NFL game is like 3 days long, which isn't bad, seeing as the quarters are only 15 minutes each. Yeah, precisely. Right. I think at football you're a bit too busy to drink.
Lesser known Knights of the Round Table include Sir Belanger Augulus, Sir Helen LeBlanc, Sir Sagramore le Desirous, Sir Suppinabilis, King Anguish of Ireland, and Sir Gareth.
Sir Gareth. I like Sir Helen the Blank. One day I hope to be described as such by my peers. Fuck's sake. Jamie, welcome to the stream. I'm still building my way up to the socket. Then we're going in the hedge. Sir Suppin Bills? Or Billis? The round table was evidently an extender. Don't trap your fingers, Gwynblade. Stand back. And Sir not appearing in this film. Did you know there was actually 35 Seven Dwarfs? Jamie, good afternoon as well. Higgsy, good morning. Good morning, good morning. I think good morning. I forgot to go and get grass. I went and got the wrong shit. Yeah, 245 dwarves, so thanks, sorry. Do resources not... I think they might do, Timmy, but it seems like a long despawn timer. And you might have to leave the area like for a long time as well for it to do it. Is that dry grass or normal grass? Dry grass, I want normal grass. This is all in pursuit of the... Is this all dry grass? Oh, God.
Augulus of Wallachia.
I thought the same, actually. Sir Augulus, excuse me.
Tastes good.
I see you typing the words Augulus Rift. Delete it. We've already had one double joke today. We don't need another one. Okay, so that's 5. This should have brought my ant armor. I don't know why I didn't. I spent all yesterday bragging about how good the ant armor was because you can carry more shit, and then forgot it. No, not going that way. I thought it was Augulus of slightly too long-running personal narrativia. Are you accusing Augur of not actually being from Wallachia? He's actually from Chepstow. And he's a 37-year-old mother of 2.
Augulus miffed more like.
Ooh, got him. Every time he has an argument. Fucking hell. You right? Did I eat that? I could do to eat that before it goes off. Remind me, I've got that aphid roast that needs a cooking as well. How did Orga get a supply of narrativium on Round World? Okay. Now we've got to work out what game that's a reference to. I'm going to say FIFA 99. Right, this is my tower strategy. I don't know if it's a good strategy, but it's my own. Sonic 2, Act 3, Zone 4. Mindright, can you confirm? Or it's a Discworld reference. I've just not seen it. Okay, nearly there, nearly there, nearly there, nearly there. Just need a few more trips, grass trips, and we'll be golden. I don't know if there's a better strategy for building up like this. Right, then build another thing. Yeah, like that. Oh wait, tell me that's not blocked. It is Discworld. I got there in the end. Do I deserve half credit for missing it but then getting it slowly?
Better strategy? I'm glad you asked. Welcome to my YouTube tutorial.
Alright, IGN guides. Back in your box. At least when you're building something stupid and simple, it's easy to not get backseated, right? Is there... Can anybody remember? I've been walking past an old cooking station thing that I made a long time ago. Is it fair to blame Pratchett for the rise of the kind of cunt that uses words like squire and other old English stuff? Maybe. God, I spoke to a guy I was speaking to a guy in a pub once, and he said, "So then, pal, what are you destined for?" I just tipped my pint on the floor and walked out. I couldn't cope with it. Who still uses IGN? Is he still around? Sound like an NPC, yeah. That's actually part of like youth nomenclature at the moment, I think. Calling people NPCs. I've seen that said recently. Calling people... Is that right? Calling people Oblivion NPCs? It does. It sounds like a badly written Oblivion character. Now then, well... Is IGN still around? Oblivion's well retro. Is that reference is probably... it's probably out of date as well. I'd assume so, yeah. Well, I'm relaxed actually playing this now. I'm just a man building a tower with gentle night sounds in the background. I can cope with this. This is a bit more my speed. Until the sun rises and I actually have to play the game properly. Let me eat that weevil roast before it goes bad. Oh shit, I can't do it, can I, until I drop this off. Quick! Operation Eat the Weevil Roast before it goes bad. I've got an aphid meat that I should cook up as well. It's going to go bad. The aphid that Martin and Satan killed with reckless abandon. Let me dump all this down. I don't know what it's about to spoil. Come on, eat that. Eat that.
Damn, give me a plate of this.
Good work, Max. This could be everything I need. I think. If I can pull off some bullshit jumps. IGN is so outdated, I read it as in-game name. You completely forgot it existed. It's fallen out of being the actual common reference point for 3 letters. For those 3 letters. Let me... Come on, game. Give me this one. Come on. Come on, we're friends. Do this to me. For me. Shit. I have to build a basic Oh shit, I can't get one any higher. That might be all we need, in fairness. So now, with that in place, can I then build here? Game, why? Game. Fuck. Here's something I bet doesn't get said now. Do you remember when X said that funny thing? They do remember, because they memeified it and ran it into the ground to the point where it was completely unfunny. Oh, I'm frustrated by this now. Why did it let me do it on the way up, but not now? Maybe I do it from down here. This game doesn't love you, Stubbler. I know. As much as I thought we was having some symbiotic relationship here, no, alas. Oh, is it construction obstructed when it's? No, let me do it up there, but it won't let me do it there. Oh, so maybe I have to. I see. Okay, that was just me being stupid. Imagine. Right, then I can get up onto here, but then I still need a bit more construction, don't I, to get even higher. But not much. We're nearly there. I just want the game to work with me, do you know what I mean? Meet me halfway. Actually, that meat's going to spoil, speaking of meat. I said the word meat and it reminded me. Let me go and find that cooking fire that I had. It was over here somewhere, but I don't want to walk too close to any lava. Because as much as I've got a lot more accustomed to killing the little twats, they're still very, very dangerous. Or they can be. To somebody this bad. There, quick, before it spoils. Easy. Right, I'll let this cook, and then I'll go get... I suppose it's grass planks I need now, right? Because I can maybe shimmy some grass planks up the side of the socket. I really hope there's a reset switch up here. It'll just turn the power back on. That's the dream. I watched Kettle Never Boils, as they say. So if I look away... There you go. Lovely. Grass planks. I don't like how far I have to walk to get actual grass. I swear there's a better way to jump into this thing, and I'm going to probably find it the second I finish building. But currently this is our best option, so I suppose we take it. One more. Should carry 5. Hello, come back. I need you.
That was refreshing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the sun came up, that would help. But it feels a long time ago since I was not sleeping through the night. Should sprint more. Should always sprint more. But then, I still don't like sprinting in games. I don't know why. I always feel like whenever I sprint in a game, it feels like I'm rushing. Whenever I feel like I'm rushing, I feel like I'm not playing the game properly, and then I always end up burning out. Slow down, Stubbler. He says as he sprints, by the way. Slow down, it's fine. Save your stamina in case you get attacked. Right, that milk mullet. Can I? I think I need more. Did I actually need more stems? No, I've got loads of them. We're good. Yeah. Was your stamina pretty bad in San Andreas? Yes, very. I certainly didn't have Olympic sprinter CJ. Which all the speedrunners say is the best one you want, right? Skinny with high stamina. Right, that might get me all the way, actually. Max out everything. What, so you're fat with high muscle? Whoa! Fuck. Did I drop something then? The only problem in San Andreas when you were fat with high muscle is you couldn't jump. Well, barely. But you could, like, one-shot anybody with a punch. Curiously impressive stamina for a fat dude. It looks so strange when you've got a fat CJ. That game was deeper than it gets credit for in terms of sort of leveling mechanics and stuff. So up here, can I make that jump? No. Some of the missions, if you fail, you have different dialogue. Yeah, because if somebody gets away, it's like CJ talks about how he got outrun, right, and stuff. Currently playing an obese smoker, unfit asthmatic marathon runner on Project Zomboid. Talk about an oxymoron. Obese, unfit, asthmatic marathon runner. I mean, is it one of them egg-eating marathons that we saw a certain lady in prison was embarking on yesterday? A wolf spider.
Having a little peep.
Yeah, that is a wolf spider. Go away. Don't come this way. Fuck. What am I doing out here attracting wolf spiders? This is the first time I've actually stayed out at night. Shit. I forgot about the dangers of being out at night. I usually don't skip nights in games like this, but this is the game where the story is delivered to you at night time, so unfortunately I kind of have to do it. I've seen a video where a man chain smoked cigarettes as he ran an entire marathon. Jesus. The idea of smoking proper packet cigarettes now makes me dizzy. I still have every day the same cravings to start smoking again that I always have. But the idea of doing it with cigs out of a packet, my friend, that made me fucking dizzy. It's wild, that stuff, isn't it? That's a straight shot, that, isn't it, of nicotine. Still occasionally smoke. But I think it's a lack of, whenever I smoked, I always rolled my own, which you're getting, there's a lot less preservatives and stuff, right? It's not good, but it's at least a little bit cleaner than the ones in a packet that are all just rammed with preservatives. And tar and all that stuff to keep it lit, and that Everlight stuff. Ugh. And I think it's that shit that makes me dizzy, because I never got dizzy from rolling. Ever. And I could smoke without filters if I needed to and not get dizzy. Wait, is there a bit of debate in that? Oh no! I finally found what I wanted. Ah, Mina, welcome to the stream. Mina arrives and a mosquito pops in immediately. And it's got my blood on it. Get out of the fucking sky, nobody likes you. Mina, go. I don't like smoking, I just can't quit. Yeah, that's the problem, right? Again, I still get the cravings exactly as I did when I first stopped. Not got any easier. It is fucking brutal. Come on.
Wow. A stink bug yesterday and a mosquito today? Bible thump.
Bible thump. Mina, welcome to the stream and thank you for the bits. I didn't call you that on purpose, I swear. Can I actually get this off this little island? I might not be able to. That's why your brother vapes. Yeah, I suppose. I guess that's just... But then again, you don't know what's in that, but at least it doesn't make you feel dizzy, right? Every time I said straights, people were like squares or tailors. Straight? I don't even know what those words are. That's how little I smoked packet cigarettes. It helped him kick a really bad smoking habit. Yeah. Yeah, it's one of them things where I hope the science eventually plays out and that's not entirely that dangerous for you, because as bad as nicotine is, all of that horrible shit they put in the... I can't find things that I can use, by the way.
Let's see what's around here.
That's a fucking wolf spider. Do I want to fight a wolf spider? Am I brave enough to fight a wolf spider in 2023? I can't swim with them, you see, Mazak, so I was on a tiny little island and I couldn't swim back, but there is a dandelion there. Once met a motherfucker who vaped a straight nicotine shot into his tank. Fuck.
Smoking is an awful habit. Luckily, I'm just addicted to crack.
He's got a 5 attack, right? Is it this one? This one. No. They are the worst spiders, aren't they? Ow, ow. Okay, there's the poison. Got poison of my own though, big man. Ow, hurting. Stamina potion. Alright. Wolf spiders, no longer a concern. They're fucking hurt though, but they're no longer a concern. Jamie, thank you for the bits. Healthy, clean habits. Fuck me. Oh, my stem cells are gone. Who's got the Doomhaus brain cell this week, anyway? Because I might need it for this puzzle that we're about to do. Beat him with his... Oh, I should have beat him, yeah. I think I still... On this... In my current setup, I think I still rely heavily on the shield. On this difficulty, at least. I think vapors are at risk of bronchiolitis, I think it's called. As far as we know at the moment, it's not carcinogenic.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
So I'm fine with it. I just don't want him getting lung cancer, yeah. Bronchiolitis? Chop it, absolutely. If spiders were ever that big in real life, I'd fucking unalive myself or just disconnect in real life. If you're just joining, I'm working up to getting the milk molar on the power cable. And then I'm going to go and search for this mysterious satellite area. Hopefully, by the end of the stream, get the scanner enabled. Spiders are resistant to bonk. They're resistant to bonking, but not slashing, which is swords, and chopping, which is axes. I know they get popcorn lung, whatever that means. Is that what they call it? That's the actual proper name for popcorn lung. That's awful. The name popcorn lung's horrific to me. Right, this should be the milk molar. Right, this is it. Moment of truth. So I get up to here. Ooh. Well done, Max. That's alright, we didn't need all that fucking life, did we? Did we, Max? I'll use a bandage. I'm not in danger just now, am I? Spent the last 20 minutes building this, mean. Been a long process, but it's the only way I can think of getting up. I feel like building up to things is a bit of a bitch tactic, but if it's all we've got. Oh, we're up. That doesn't look like a reset button. I'm assuming that's not a button, is it? That's just an LED. Oh, was this all for nothing? Milk molar's always good. No, just for nothing. I did get a milk molar. Fuck! I really thought there'd be a switch behind that I could just flick and it would... Because I'm assuming the power's coming through, because that's what ours look like, right? Oh, I thought it was a reset button. Or if you keep building to the light. I can't imagine the light is relevant. Can you? I suppose I could try, but I don't think it'll let me build up here. See what I mean? Look, it's like I'd have to keep building and then go right, but That can't be a button. That's just an LED, especially in the 90s. Broken glass, ground glass, Jesus. That's what they told me I had when I had COVID. Jesus. Following the cable, can you shoot the light? I can. But these are just LEDs, right? Those are in the location for a GFI reset. These things here. I want the power on. I have a feeling the power is actually on, but the lab... Oh, here we go.
Doomhaus chopped.
How am I going to get my bag? What if my bag's in the hole? I assume it's... Oh! It is. It's... Jumping in and out. I know, right? I don't think it's actually fully accurate, mind, right? But for the sake of fun gameplay, it definitely proved itself to be that. Damn it. The socket's powered, but... I guess they just put that zone anywhere. You know what I mean? Anywhere in that is the death zone, or it's the electrocution zone. I'll grant them that. Unrealistic game. I don't know if you see this, but when the 1.2 inch tall teenager climbs into the plug socket, he climbs into the hole for the grounding pin and dies. You can just pinpoint the point where this game became unrealistic. Fuck. And I was going to sleep nearby. God, it's right in between my two. I can't go that way because I'll get hazed. Or can I?
This is awesome!
My bag's stuck up there now as well. Look at the bag, the symbol. Look. Fucking hell. Do you know what though? For a split second, part of me thought that when I heard the zapping sound, I was like, oh, something's happening. No, it's not. Rest in peace, Hotbar. I know, right? Striker, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I've got it set so that I lose everything because it's the only way, right? I changed that setting to make it go back to how it was before. Alright, let's go. Should be close enough. I don't want to end up in the haze, so we'll just walk from here. Striker, welcome to the stream. I may have missed it, but where does the cable lead to? It goes up into the tree on a difficult angle, so that's going to be my third thing to try, following that back in the other direction. Alright, let's go get this bag back. I think I'm safe walking through here for now. Bombardier beetle might be a problem, or a sleeping wolf spider, but if I don't poke the bear, then we should be alright. Gonna get a free heal. This looks like a where a wolf spider might reside, isn't it? Just mushrooms. Oh, I forgot to say, I planted some mushrooms at the base in one of them garden things. I don't know if that's possible, but it seemed to let me plant it, so we might have some little mushrooms of our own when we get back. Right, so I have investigated the socket, and are we confident that the answer to the problem is not in the socket? Again, if you've played this game, please don't answer that question. This is just a question for those that haven't. Do you think it's worth investigating the...
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
That's a sleeping wolf spider. I ain't fighting that with no fucking gear. Oh, that's what you meant by lose everything. Like everything, but what you're holding goes in the bag. I thought you meant like it vanishes. Oh, no. It doesn't get deleted. It just goes back to what it was like before. So if I die, I just drop my bag. Because when I first played, because that came in, that change came in, I think in December, maybe that patch. And when we realised it, it was like, well, this doesn't feel anywhere near as dangerous anymore. So I actually forewent all achievements to turn that setting back on, because balls deep, right? Never heard of the term balls shallow. Fuck, although this would have been a lot easier if I hadn't have had to go back up there to get the damn power thing. And there's a... Oh crap, all the lava are away. Could I kill a lava with just a whacker, do you think?
Try climbing in one of the different socket holes, Chazlove.
Chazlove. Reject leisurely speed. Return to aphid shoes and what? Actually, don't answer that, because I feel like that might be things in-game that I'm unaware of. Again. Santa, thank you for the bits. Chazlove. Ah! Fuck. Right. Make the climb just once. Good. Good. Can I get my bag? Oh, thank you, Gabe.
I didn't lose all my stuff.
Okay, return my bag to a good position. Alright. Sothan, we'll do it now, in fact. Back up to where I was before. That's one death in today's stream. But nobody saw it, it's fine. Yeah, look, Sothan, it goes up here, the cable. Down to here, and then it goes vertical. I'll tell you what, I'll follow it from here, and I'll try and do both, because my tactic now is, I put a waypoint where the satellite thing that I'm trying to get to is, and I'm going to travel through to that point and see if I can turn north at that point. I'll see if there's any path that goes north, but I'll also double up with following the cable, which goes this way, look. I actually need to go back. So the cable goes up here, under the juice box, and then that's just pretty much the way you continue. Right, how far am I now? It goes north. I don't know the recipe, Striker, so I'm just going to be careful. It's all good, Seth, and it's all good. I'll just be careful. Whoa, where do you come from? It's not something I'm familiar with or I've looked into, so... So I need to keep continuing. Oh, yes. You're right, Sothan. No way! Remember when I first came to this... Remember when I first came to the hedge? It was dark and I was dying and I was in beginner gear and I was getting fucked over by the little spiders. I found a door very early on, and I have not found it since. You probably remember me complaining about having not found this. I guess I've been so keen to get to the later parts that I've just been running up here, grabbing that, going down to there, continuing on. So how do I get to that? Can I just... There was a piece of raw science, right? Here. Or somewhere here that led up to this thing. And I got the raw science and then died before I got in there. If this has got robots in it, then I have closed a loop that I have been looking to close since I got to this place. Is this it? Robots? God, These things have a lot of health. Oh, Kieran, did you manage to get the assistant manager, by the way? I know you were building. I saw you playing last night.
Show us your business.
Just click the viewer list, Razor. How about that? Probably so then, yeah. I should have actually used that. I've never fought a Rusty. That just proves it. Holy shit, Razor, welcome to the stream and thank you for the 14 months. I think I'm about to finish the tutorial. It's happening. God, I haven't had a granola bar in ages. Woof. Got some mite loaf too. What else is in there? Anything? Razor, thank you for the 14 months. Welcome to the stream. Good evening. Does this go? It goes further. Oh, there's shit to read. There's it. Finally. Yeah, I should. I'll use it on the next ones if there are any. Worked on the zipline tower the last two. Gotcha, gotcha. You having a bit of a break before you go back in for the fight? For that fight. Alright. Alright, let's soak it up. Thank you, Razor, by the way. Enjoy not having any ads. How are we? Right, just put muting alerts. Excellent moustache.
Verbal transcription unit 87.10.25. Order number 73.
I find it a wonder that the Burgle Mark IVs never caught on. I believe them to be far superior to the Mark IIIs. Those never lived up to my expectations.
How's that?
They can only calculate post-cooking burger weights to the nearest tenth of a pound. And they only had enough memory for one seasoning module, salt or pepper. All solved with you Mark IVs, not to mention your most excellent moustaches.
Thank you. I will never forget this moment.
Ooh. Burglar, join a compliment. I think this is a place where the power cord runs to. Good question. Maybe not, because I think the power cord runs by. Can I just say, by the way, again, don't ever Google anything in games, because this game very carefully and delicately placed the cable that led to the socket. But you were trying to power something on, so it led the cable to the socket. When you got to the socket, there was a milk molar that was a bit of a misdirect. But while you were building up to the milk molar, there was a corpse at the bottom. The corpse talked about the satellite dish being relevant. So as you move your way through, you try and work your way towards the satellite dish, and you find this location. You go in and you activate it. The game has very carefully and delicately made a puzzle, a whole quest here. And if you Google it, you don't get it. Never Google shit. Free yourself. You're missing out on valuable gameplay. True, welcome to the stream. Never Google anything. Trust in Gwynblade. True. Gwynblade facts are everything. Carefully. True. Razor, thank you for the Prime, by the way. I appreciate it very much. Reboot. Survey system reboot. Test 01. Okay, 1989. Hedge observation unit. Pre-test notes. Frequent spacer use is putting a drain on cell volume supplies. Recalibrate the surveyor system to focus on needed components. Save new location profile and upload to Tasty Units 9 and 17. It was a failure. Numerous system errors, unknown interference during the scanning process, likely radio waves of some sort. Bill Henderson, the kids Inspector Hackett walkie-talkie set ominent. Sources for what? Or radio waves, kids with their walkie-talkies ominent, or Bill Henderson from next door. Not yet, Trim. I'm trying to turn on the scanner, which was apparently supposed to be done during the tutorial, but as usual, we've... So that look. We're here. As usual, I killed the broodmother on war mode before finishing the tutorial.
Science.
Where? Hang on. Reboot. Test 13. Increased radio wave interference in the yard. Isolating a single source unsuccessful. Interference uses a broad roving spectrum of frequencies. Rote codes will alter surveyor frequency every 5 seconds to keep it hidden from this mysterious static. Success. The surveyor system reboot is complete. Tasty units not used for guard duty have received the profile upload and are currently en route to their harvesting to harvest targets in the yard. He was making the little robots harvest for it. Can I do that, maybe? Don't confirm or deny. I've said it, there you go. There's the first. Tasty units used for field acquisition are showing increased signs of wear and tear, rust being the most prevalent. 19 unknown radio signals were spotted during reboot process. Points of origin were not at fixed locations. That rules out the kids and Mr. Henderson. All signs point to ominous. Increasing security protocols on all lab facilities and installing biometric scanners where needed. He's trying to protect himself from his own employer. I'm just going to mute alerts in case there's a cutscene here. Look.
Gonna have a look around.
Please power him on. Please. So this is what was required. Oh, I'm so happy. Christian State, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon.
Surveyor connection established. Use survey stations to scan for analyzed materials. Visit additional stations to expand the survey network.
That guy's battery's running out. Oh, it worked! We did it! That is such a cool quest. An amazing quest, that. The build-up to that and the whole thing with the body and the clues that led you here. 10 out of 10. Yes.
Finally. I'm been chomping at the bit for weeks now due to this.
I bet. Alright, it was kind of ruined that I should have had it by now. That was kind of... That clanger was dropped by a few people, but at least the quest was good enough to make it satisfying. Look, the lights are on. So when I died at the base of this, at the start of my hedge adventure, and my bag fell to the floor, and I never ever found my way back. That was probably 50 hours ago, and I am now here. It's done, we've done it. Can that please be the last time I ever visit the fucking hedge? Alright, let's get out of here. Stubbler's finished the tutorial. I think that was the tutorial trip, genuinely. It's another one of them situations where, thanks to not looking anything up or following a guide or accepting help, I've managed to do mid-game shit before the tutorial's finished. Hello there. Jesus, the government restrictions are getting crazy. Don't be surprised if you don't see me anymore. He's fine, so then it's the internet that's being shut down in Iran because of the riots. Razor's he's doing the VPN Olympics at the moment just to watch shit like this. I don't respect it, really. The effort, yes, but the end goal, no. The truth shall set you free. Hey, speaking of which, now that's enabled, I should probably stop wandering around where the mosquitoes are and find my way to one of these fucking things. That's the stink bug one, right? Let's go this one. So now, in theory, I should be able to scan for feathers. VPNs have been dead for more than a month. Now they're cutting specific apps. How do they cut specific apps? I guess Chrome's going to go, right? He's in Iran, by the way, and because of the protest, the government are trying to shut down all communication with the outside world. I finished the tutorial. It finally happened. I'm so happy. So where are you talking to us from today, Razor? Thank you for the sub, by the way. If this is the first time you've managed to get through.
Evil snuffling along here.
I really hope that I can just ask this scanner room and just say, may I please? Can you show me where all the feathers are on the map? And it'll be like, yeah, roger that. Application-specific filtering via firewalls and security. I'm just wondering how they can manage to do that through VPNs. It's impressive. So if I have some illegal browser that works, Discord, kinda Steam, but most games are blocked. It's weird, right? You can't play games and do a load of other shit, but the pretty major communication tools you're allowed through. They block golf with your friend. That's convenient. Let's all move to Iran. Alright. Oh, that's not the underground one, is it? Oh, I can't be asked to go to the underground one. Bollocks to that. Let's keep going. Where's the next one? That's the stink bug one. I could just go to... You know what? You know what? Let's go see our friend Burgle. It's been a while. Linux have a distro specifically for getting around things like that? For Tor-based stuff? Linux? Most large app-based VPNs have large data centers. Those IPs would be the destination for packets. They could be filtered. Oh, I see. So they can do it on that end as opposed to on the local end. Nasty. Exactly what, yeah. Brutal. It's done well, though, because currently there is nobody on planet Earth outside of Iran that knows about these riots. Okay, though. You can't Barbara Streisand it back into the bottle, can you? If you could set up a site-to-site VPN with someone, you could get out. I think that's what Razer's doing currently to try and force his way through to Chrome and Discord and stuff. You're kind of half connected, then go on a full timeout. Oh, I see. Wait, I'm going too far. I've gone above. Right, there's a resource scanner in here that should be plugged in. This is going to be the first time I am approaching, on Woe mode, the resource scanner to use it for the first time with the Club of the Mother Demon. I got to goof around with Wireshark at one point to read some of those packets. I have no idea what I was doing the entire time. Why are you looking at me like that, sir, then? Resource Surveyor. Wait, so if I say Crow Feather Piece, Survey, it scans out and looks for them. There's one there. Is that what that means? Don't answer, don't answer, don't answer. I guess the range Sothan is based on... It looks to be based around all the field stations. So there looks to be one next to... There's more than I thought, you know. There's one at the base of the... Can I set a waypoint? So there's one there. And then there's one at the mixer. One near the field station, near the haze. Alright, we're getting all of these. I'm getting the one at the bird bath. There, look. Trim. You've been falling apart all over this map. I'm impressed. One there. One there. And there's apparently one near the Raspberry Puncho. Right? Raspberry Puncho. Hedge, bird bath, that thing, waypoint. Alright. What if I was to just ask for, like, something common? Clover leaf, for example. Oh, I wonder if the green are more common and the... I wonder if it's a likelihood thing, so there might not be any. But then it didn't put one over there. Alright, cool. Does it populate the map? It does. So is it going to stay like that? No shit, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a heat map, yeah. Wait, while I've got free water, I might as well take advantage, right? What's the... If you pick one that's really common, what does the map look like? It looks like that. Busy. So it may just be the density of the popular. Possibly. Let's go have a look. Let's go investigate. We'll find out ourselves. Dude Nez, welcome to the stream. Let's see. I'm guessing if it's the darker colours or the colours closer to red from green, then it's more of a likelihood thing. Did you write? Puncho, Birdbath, Waypoint, Orb Weaver. Fuck you. Absolutely fuck off. I'll sleep the night. Get away from this twat. Alright, good.
Having a little peep.
See you up there. So it says there's one over here near the Raspberry Puncher. I wonder if it's a likelihood thing, but if that's true, then it's not going to be the most useful thing. But I guess this is just because there's no feather here, look. It's maybe a likelihood thing.
Nice and safe.
Time to grab breakfast. I guess he's already dropped one over by the pond, at least. I don't know if they're on a timer or not. Again, nobody confirm or deny our speculation, please.
I believe!
Maybe. I think everything is so then. Because otherwise there'd be just like huge piles of feathers everywhere he usually goes, right? Before bed. I was going to go over and check if there's a feather here. How have you been feeling, Stubbler? Tell me about your heart rate right now. My heart's been stopped for a long time, Dudnez. What makes you ask? Right, please drop a feather over here, you big squawking prick. Come on. Come on, feather before the midstream break. I'm going to say it. I liked it before the resource scanner. I don't know whether that's something we're going to use. It's cool and it definitely makes things easier and smoother and take less time and more convenient. But the idea that I had the lower yard mapped for where certain resources were based on experience and learning. You know what I mean? Am I being a bit too Stubbler in that? Do tend to be a bit too Stubbler sometimes. What do I not need? I don't need a boiling gland, do I? I'll get rid of that just so I can put that away. I'm going to go for a midstream break while staring up Trim's back passage. Absolute godsend. I bet it is, yeah, but I may decide against using it too much going forward. Right, midstream break. Nice and calm. Deal? Everybody calm. I think you've got it in you. I'll actually play the proper music for this one so you don't just see a Trim squawking in the background. Count how many feathers fall out of his ass and I'll be back in 2 minutes. If Sopan comes back before I'm back, you need to demand that he tells you what he's having for his breakfast. 2 minutes.
Squawks, quacks, 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 quarks 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 quark.
You chased him off, you prick. Look at that. Trim was here enjoying the midstream break and Santa's chased him away. Santa, thank you for the bits. I care, Stubbler. Nobody else does, but I do. Thank you, Dude Nez. I'm sure you do. Right. Welcome back to the stream. Let's get as many feathers as possible today. We'll go to all of the areas where it claims that feathers drop. We'll finish this in roof if it kills us. But first, ladies and gentlemen, what is in this can? Ooh. Right, successful back half of the stream or bust. Immediately dies to a fucking diving bell spider. You watch. Alcarion says Diet Coke. Santa, thank you for the bits, by the way. I appreciate it. I nearly lifted it up then. Chris John says dandelion and burdock. Mina says a ginger beer. Oh dear. That took a lot of brain power at the start of the stream there. More than I'm capable of replicating. Mindred says a diet lemonade. This roof's going to look top when it's finally built. I just wish the lily pads were a bit bigger. I can expand upon them, but I can't. I just wish it was like... I suppose I could move over this way a little bit and add a little bit extra, but not a terrible amount. Let's sleep anyway. I can build like little floating pontoon. What? I planted a mushroom in there and I expected it to grow the little white things. That's some good farming. I'll give myself credit for that. That's impressive. Okay. We've got a green thumb, I know, right? Alright. Let's sleep till morning. I never did set my bed spawn over there, did I? The answer is... Southern says cloudy lemonade, Mindred says diet lemonade, Mina says ginger beer, Chris John says dandelion and burdock, Alcarion says a Diet Coke. The answer is... Not now, Trudy. That's a finesse. That's a fucking finesse. Get shit on. Alright, let's get out and... How many days is that in a row now? Just one. Yesterday was ginger beer. Can't remember Chris, man. Berating me. I know it's not exactly necessary, but I'm going to eat that now. Alcohol 0.2%, yeah. I'm going to be out of control by the end of the stream. Right, let's put all animal parts in here. Get away, get away, get away, get away. Wolf spider venom, I forgot I got that. Ginger beer is the one you're addicted to. Don't talk like that, Sothan. Be more supportive. Alright, spinners. Actually, I'll get these. Just constantly get these spinning. Do you do anything decent with wolf spider venom? Let me have a look. Shandy, Mina. So, from what I can currently tell, Sothan. Wait, how do you do it? I think I go into Is it in here, maybe? What? Oh. Spider venom. The broodmother venom, I can make the club of the mother demon, but the normal venom, I can make venomous arrows and the dagger that I was using for a while. Right, I need some... I've eaten, so I suppose I'm okay for... I've got the buffs from the food. I've got some granola bars, but I should save them, because they work as better heals than anything. It's a bit underwhelming. Damn it, wolf spider. I think I was supposed to kill wolf spiders a lot earlier in the game than I actually did. It would have been pretty impressive at the time, but because... War mode, right? I ended up killing them way later than I should have. Okay, I like this thing, by the way. It's like a little trinket that I got. I think I just hold it in my inventory. Badge from an ominous scientist granting access to specific departments of work. So I got a heal from parrying, and but it take more damage. I like them trade-off kind of things. Right, actually, while I'm here, if I'm going out and farming... Bit of a waste, but... I do to find more black ants at some point. Yeah, I mean, it was bitter shandy. Did I fill up my waters at the thing? I did. Let me put this away. I need to be keeping rotten meat because you can use it. Mina, did you see the farm, by the way, just before? Glue the dandelion back together. That'd be pretty funny. Oh, all them things I've cut down. Mina, look.
Gonna have a look around.
That's bigger than it was last night. Mushrooms are hard to farm too. That's impressive. I did not expect that to grow that big.
Tastes good.
I still need to do a bit of tidying work, but I guess we build the roof before I start decorating shit. Good. Do I... Ooh, what did I just press? I pressed N. Ah, oh, fuck, I pressed that sorting thing. I need to unbind that. That's a pain in the ass. There's a button where if you stand next to stuff, you can... It drops all of your gubs back into the box. But it's a bit aggressive. Shit, I didn't mean to do that either. Did I put all my bandages away too? I did. Fuck. So it like, you can stand... How's this? Imagine if this was in 7 days. You can stand next to all of the chests and press a button and it just goes... And just drops hot deposit. Yeah, it just drops everything into the boxes. To be fair, it sounds awful so long as the bind is far away from everything else. So then it's... C is crouch and... M is map, and it's on N. It's not the best. Sorry, sounds useful. Yes, sorry, useful, not awful. It's too close. Alright, we will go to... I tell you what, I'm going to go to this one, then this one, then this one, then this, and we'll just work our way around all these dots, right? I'll even go into the haze at one point. I don't ever remember them in the sandbox. But we need feathers, so we're off on a feather hunt. Forgot that. And I've just got the wrong way. Right, how many feathers do I have to get? Challenge. What's a satisfying amount of feather segments or whatever? Let's say 20. Don't confirm or deny whether that's reasonable. Prediction. Does anybody fancy a prediction? Is there 3 people here that fancy a prediction? Guess there's no point in me doing it. Sothan fancies a prediction. Get my requisite 10 points in. I'm gonna go... We'll go to the bird bath. Rubs liniment on his tired little legs. I don't get why it requires you to go down Mind Drift. I suppose they're faster now, right? So they have to explain that sudden propulsion. Alright, the prediction. Let's actually do it. Prediction, boys and girls. Name the prediction. Get 20 feather fragments before the end of the stream. Apparently, get 20 feather fragments before the end of the stream is 10 characters too high. Before the end. Before stream end. There we go. Get 20 feather fragments before stream end. 5 minutes. Outcome 1. Yeah. Outcome 2. No. Go for it. Go mad. Imagine if they made the attaching of the zip wires to be more realistic, so you had to run along holding the end through the mire. Made the attach. Oh yeah, I thought that might be how it works. So you had to sort of then climb up and pull it tight and attach. Yeah, that would be pretty cool. But I guess it would require a lot of physics on the rope itself, right? 6.4K has gone on no. I respect it. I think they're called feather fragments anyway. Whatever it is. Don't you come complaining because I've written it wrong. Whatever the
That was refreshing.
whatever it's called when you get the parts of the feathers. You know what I mean by it. I think I might have completed the hedge, you know. He says and then immediately goes back to the hedge. Right. Please tell me that he dropped a feather down here recently. There's one. Okay. We begin.
It was good while it lasted.
They broke my tuft. There's one. Please give me a fuckload of fragments. Come on. Let's have 5 or so. So we start with 1. Brilliant. Thanks, Trin. Someone else has bet 10. One of us. Is it just 20 points? It might be mind riding the odds. Doing it fairly. Right, is there any more here before we move on? Come on, I've got to get the big 20. I can't dawdle. Can't see any more in that direction. Yeah, getting only one's a pain in the ass. Alright, done. I assume there's none up there. I've never found one up there, so let's just assume. Next location is here. This is the way. There's going to be a lot of running around. Who's on team 2? There's some fucking maniac. I think mosquitoes can spawn here during the day. I believe. Don't confirm or deny. We've got away with it now. It might be late at night when mosquitoes come out. In real life, mosquitoes are a night thing, right? Not entirely, but you get them more often at night time. I can't work it out. I feel like I've been stung at all times during the day by mosquitoes, but it feels more of like an evening, sort of dusk, sundowny type of bullshit. If my summer car's taught us anything, it's all day. They're afternoon things. So the fact I'm here at, 1 PM means that I'm probably not at risk too much from them. I got to just stroll through there. I don't know what their spawn is in game, by the way. Don't tell me, but using real world logic's fun. I say afternoon, but anywhere from afternoon to evening. Saying that, I don't know if I've been bit by a mosquito at night. But yeah, definitely sundown, and they suck. Thank you, Sir Then. Tell me that was unintentional, or you're banned. 160 on Team 1 now. There's about a minute remaining on the prediction if you want to steal some of that 2,600 points on Team 2. Was that unintentional? I'll maybe let you off. Christian's on 1, he believes. Didn't realise it was a pun until you read it aloud. Right, keep an eye out for feathers. I did find one around the spacer recently. aggro that lava if I don't need to. It's just one less thing that's going to get in the way of me finding the beautiful 20. I am a fan of the Club of the Mother Demon, even if I'm not really a two-handed kind of person. Right, so this is where it says pretty much where I am. Yeah, this fucking club on this difficulty is the... It's necessary. I don't know if I've got the actual... I might use it while I'm out and then just... Check Blade Master, Buffalo, Parry Master, Blade Master. Right, so it says there might have been a feather here, but it looks like there isn't. But yeah, the ability to do this to a lava I'm all about. Right, where next? Next location. Spacer. And I might go south and start working my way north across the haze. Predictions finished. Everybody say the word sausage. I want to see who that Team 2 nerd is. Look to the sky. I hope that's not a tip that they might be up in the higher grass, because if it is, I didn't know it, and I'm not going to go back just in case. Southend's on Team 1. I know you're on Team 1, Southend. Have I gone past the location? Yeah, I've gone completely past it. Satan, welcome to the stream. Predicting whether or not I get 20 feather fragments, because I've discovered how to scan for resources, Satan. Imagine. It's a whole new game. Satan, good afternoon. How are we? I have 1. Yeah, I didn't have any before, but it's whether I find 20, and I already found 1 when the prediction started. So I'm at 1 of 20. But I've currently visited multiple different locations and not found many, so I'll just hope there's one over here by the spacer. Whoa, you beauty! Alright, that's a big one as well. Oh, shit. Wait, how do I get out of this? I forgot. That's where the embiggening thing... That's where I put it. I need a key for that, so in the future, I'll be putting the embiggening cocktail in there and standing on this, which is apparently one of them pizza tables. Making myself big again. Going home. Ooh. I've got story theories, which I, for some reason, daren't share right now. Because I'm worried that somebody will post a kappa or something and accidentally confirm. But I've got a bad feeling about where it's going. I'm joining Team 2 in spirit. Thanks, Satan. Nice to know you've got my back. Can I get to it now? I think I can get to it. Right, loads. Just don't think the game is going to be nice enough. Ooh, this is a good one. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 5. I'm a quarter of the way there. This is good. That was a big one too. Alright. No, am I at 5? I'm at 5. Alright, Team 1, we got this. Does it mean that even though you've not actually technically put any points on it, Satan, I can still laugh if you fail? Right, next location. I think it requires 2 feathers for the parts on the house. Committed now. Then we're going to play the game once the roof's gone on the house. I've got no worries about being wrong. I'm not I'm not trim. Do you know what I'm saying? I've always thought that's one of your finest attributes, not being trim. Same for a lot of you people. Alright. Let's be brave. Put Blade Master back on. This is where we had... There's a feather right there. The haze is definitely a good location for feathers. It's also a good location for these fucking things. Come down here, you bitch. Good. But that died quick compared to yesterday. Oh yeah, good. Still on the right difficulty. Just check. Oh, not this guy too. Everybody say hello to Cellist. Cellist, welcome to the stream. Did you get sacked? Don't actually say hello to Cellist. His ego will be out of control. 2 feathers! This is amazing. Okay, team 1, we're good. No! Fuck, it only dropped 1. Mine them quick before you aggro everything. Just went for a speed kill on that. I took an unnecessary amount of damage. There's another one there as well. Fuck, I'm on 6. I thought I'd be on so much more. 7. Oh, fuck off. I had such faith then.
Gonna have a look around.
There's another lava over there, and I also need to get out of this area in the haze. Right, back in this direction is the next ones. Almost fired because I was struggling to put the bins out and nearly ended up in a bin bag. Fired? You might have been choked to death. Oh, hello, Mega Milk Molar. I did not know you was here. That was terrible. That was some of the worst blocking in my history playing Grounded. And I'm going to need a better... Have I aggroed 3? Binderelli, you shall go to the ball. Binderella, welcome to the stream. Shake, welcome to the stream. Thank you for the bits, Cellist. Mega Milk Molar, look. But how am I going to survive this bullshit? Maybe I'll take one of these, as well as the heal. Hashtag sacked, hashtag as in rubbish sack. Good. Alright, where's the next feather? Is it in this location? I'm feather hunting if you've just joined. I need some feathers from the back of the crow, which is for some reason called trim. Because I need the feathers to build a nice, beautiful roof. Fuck, I should have called the stream Binderella when I was in the trash heap in the bottom corner. I don't feel like I can... Fuck it, just kill, just swing, just swing. Ow. I've got good damage against him, but it was Mina. Mina's the one on Team 2. Then again, Mina can't give points. Who is this? There's somebody on Team 2. Who is the villain on Team 2? They're just being quiet right now. We shall go to the golf ball. Mina's got no faith. Ah, this prick, of course.
Fucking nerd.
Of course.
I'm not picky.
Here's me having faith that it might have been somebody that just accidentally pressed the wrong button. But no, of course it's Santa. Fucking knew it, yeah. How many points have you won by? I think you've lost more than you've won, though, right? I think Santa's, like, bought Scotty and multiple people VIPs. You're going to buy Soth on his eventual banning.
It's no lemon crime, but...
Alright, you two, high-fiving. Over being on Team 2 and having such little fucking faith. What about my feelings? Update, one of my friend's friend is a professional Santa Claus, getting a recommendation on a decent Santa costume. Is this actually happening? Sothan has promised us in Christmas 2023 he's going to do a stream dressed as Santa.
Sothan, stay out of my closet.
You can't fit in because you're already in there yourself, Santa, apparently. Easy Green, welcome to the stream. I'm farming feathers. Ooh, thank God. Easy Green, how are we this morning? Welcome to the stream. I thought about setting up a donation incentive for being able to afford it. You should do it. That means you should have to stream more. Press 1 if you'd like to see Sothan stream more. When I'm older and greyer, I've been considering a full Santa beard and going pro. You should. Chaz has broken his lurk just to agree to that. That's a one... Ooh. Wait, is this an area I've never been? There's got to be a big feather. Massive feather! I've aggroed something. Massive feather! Raw science. Big raw science. Right, just fight whatever attacks me. Double. Kitten, welcome to the stream. Says Fizzy Orange Kitten Chaz, however. There's a prediction up for whether I can get 20 feather fragments. And I've just found a big feather. Good. Alright, what shall I drink? I'll drink one of these. I've got a lot of these. Okay. If this isn't one, I'm gonna... You know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. You can get 6. So now what am I on? 13. Team 1. Them big points of Santas are going to be yours very shortly. Love it. You're in the office, so you actually had to go in the end, kid. Fuck. It's so dark down here. Let me fuck off the red ant parts and the boiling glands. There's a whole hour to go to get 7 more. The haze is always the way, though. Like, right, we knew that before, but this is impressive. I just have to climb up that. Sorry if you can't see much. I can't see much either, but the sun will be coming up shortly. Good for mine. Stay away from me, you bastard. I think I've aggroed a lava. Okay. Let me just mark the next location, then I'll leg it. There. Ready? Go! I fell. Oh, God. Right, where was the map? There, that way. Go, run. It's so dark, I can't put my helmet on. My light helmet on because I need the gas mask on or I'll die in this area. So it's just going to have to be dark. Got a taxi at 1:30. Still off at 5 though, so it's not all bad. Possibly back in tomorrow because of this. What was it again, Kitten? Was it a power outage or something? Or the internet, the system's down or something? Can I make this jump? Surely. Please. Okay, we're good. Right, over here. I'm at the base of the actual... I wonder if you can turn this off. Like if I can stick a bit of rotten meat in it and stop it, maybe. I'll just turn the valve. No, it's leaking, isn't it? Don't confirm or deny if I can or can't. It happened once before because somebody didn't pay the VPN. I see. So you can't get into any of the work stuff. Okay, I'm being chased by infected weevils. Right, this is feather territory too, apparently. There's a wolf spider over here, if I recall. Is it in the scar? It's in another scar. I'm doing alright though so far. Yeah, there is. Is that a feather? Oh, that's a... Fuck off, you little twat. Jesus. You can open Teams and Outlook, but none of the in-house shit. Damn. I think that's a big feather. There, it is, another big feather. Hello. You idiot. Right, too cool. Bye. Oh, you having a cig? You're on a cig break, I see. Ken, enjoy the rest of your shift. The fuck, did it fall back down? Yeah, it did. Fuck, I'm taking so much unnecessary... This is different. I'm gonna die. Alright, we're good. I can't see them spooling up their attacks. I think that's 2 big feathers down there. I've been given a new VM to use at work so they can avoid the need to have my regular PC on every day. PC on all day, every day. It's less responsive than my current one, and if the VPN dies, I've got no way to log in. I'm not sure if it's going to improve things. What's a VM? Is that a virtual machine? Right, there's a little shithead down there, look. New virtual machine. It also means if your PC dies, you can't just have the afternoon off for it. You remotely connecting to the virtual machine. Wait, why can't I get the killing blow on this thing? I'll have to go down. Don't blow up! Far too close for comfort. Right, this is 1 big feather. Come on, pray for a 6, pray for a 6, pray for a 6. That doesn't look like a 6 to me, that looks like a 1. Shit off. Alright, that's 14 crow feather pieces. Oh, game, why have you got to be like this?
Stay away, buddy.
Who? Alright, heal. I'm sick of fighting these infected larvae. Brilliant block timing, Stubbler, as always. Shit. It's like I've just forgotten how to fight. I'm getting shot at from above as well. Run. I can't see a fucking thing. Woof. Still surprised to be given that VMware is a few hundred... What? Wait, so what's a virtual machine? I thought it was just a way to connect to something virtually. Is it more than that? I don't need brittle marble, do I? I need to get out of here. I don't really have a lot of... Is that a mega milk molar? The fuck I'm... Yeah, I thought so, Sothan. I'm just wondering why it costs so much. It's like running a company. Yeah, I thought as much. I'm just surprised it's... Oh, so it's like extra things on top, I see. Calling someone an infected weevil would be a hardcore insult. It's also going to be the name of my punk band. Infected weevil. Especially because they're pretty useless in this game as well. VirtualBox is free, does everything you need it to, got it. So what's the benefit of your work insisting you use a virtual machine then? As opposed to your own PC? Right, where's the next lot? There is one apparently there. I haven't gone to the upper yard yet, so we're off to the picnic table now, if I can get out. This way, maybe. This looks like it rises. VM is an operating system running on shared hardware. Got it, yeah. I was just wondering why it would cost so much. More than necessarily... I guess I did ask what it is, though, didn't I? So you can run multiple VMs on a server if you wanted to. It's pretty much how all data centers work. Got it. So they can be set up on the server instead. Wait.
Let's see what's around here.
Okay, this is going to be a little bit insular. Mina, remember the not a sausage thing? They look identical. And there's the same amount and they're the same size. Multiple VMs can be set up, though I think just for me. All data is stored on the data center, not people's dodgy home computers. Oh, yeah, I suppose. It's better for security and probably, yeah. As long as you don't need, it's not connection to it, doesn't need to be lightning fast. It's more secure and safe in all regards. I suppose that makes sense. In RDP in your PC at work. I feel like I'm one of those people here who know very little about computers, comparatively speaking. Hello, sir. Yeah, I'm usually one of the people that's, that knows the least in a conversation. Streaming as well. I think if I was one of them people that didn't like to not have all of the information in a certain scenario, I'd probably be dead by now. I wouldn't have managed to get this far.
That was refreshing.
Right, get rid of that. Good. Let's keep moving. Can I take this fucking helmet off now? Good. So I wonder what sort of the rough respawn rate is on feathers, because we're going to need a lot of them. I guess we can science it. How come your work from home can't be a laptop and you just use VPN? You just use... If you just stop... Is it a choice to just use your regular PC? Wolf spider to the left. Fireflies to the right. Stink bugs behind. Wolf spider in front. Wolf spider... stink bug behind. Pup has been feeling ill for the last couple of days, which is why I was considering taking him to the vet on Sunday, seeing signs of him being back to normal. What was his symptoms, sir, then? Other than that little yellow family that lives in Springfield. Which is a joke I use far too much. Oh, it's for you, but most are still in the office. Is that a thing you chose to do? It's fucked up, you know, when she was... So she has a job that could have been... Or she used to have a job where she worked from home. And I just watched her... It must have been what happened to me when I went from an outdoor job to staying mostly indoors. I just watched her sort of productivity and her health and everything just slowly slip. Her, like, routines and everything just fell off. And she committed to going back into the office because it wasn't working out. Whoa! I've aggroed a lot of bees. And she's got a job where she goes back into the office every day. And she's 50 times happier. It feels like an objectively better thing for everyone, doesn't it? But I suppose it's obviously not. Definitely is for some and not for others. Turns out someone in an attempt to distract him gave him way too many treats and messed with his tummy. Fucking hell, 3 bees. And a stink bug. Okay, this is a lot of attacks to block. I can't heal and block and survive and attack back at the same time. This might be a death. Oh, I've detached one. Barely, though. Our office was closed early in lockdown and they're all down in Wales. I could get an office space if needed, I just have to ask for it, but I don't. I suppose with a young family, being at home is key, right? Stomach problems. The main thing was his tail, which lovingly deemed the periscope has been down for several days, plus he's been hesitant to sit down. Oh, I see. Let's get down here. I forgot the downsides of fighting bees with a crossbow. Mainly that when they attack, the block pattern sucks. God damn it. He did get down here, yeah, and stab me in the stomach. Typical bee bullshit. That was some awful combat. I'm ashamed of everything that happened there. I'd like to give a formal apology to anybody that watched me. Why am I taking... Every now and again go really slow? I don't know. That's bandage. I'm playing like shit today. I went to the office for the first time since pre-first lockdown last week, and it was fucking awful. Fuck that commuting nonsense. I'll play games in my pants instead. Yeah. The reason it works for her is because she sought out a job that was close by and managed to get one. It's like a 10-minute drive away. Right, don't aggro all these bees, but find a feather. Find a feather? Find a feather. I've never been to this fork. What's this? What are we doing down here? Spork. It's a lot of sleeping bees, and I've just paid the price for waking them up, so I don't think there's a feather here. Unless it's up there on the table, but I doubt it. Incoming chop, says Easy Green. I survived. We're fine.
Good.
Have I got anything to eat? No, give some meat before we go up top. I think we're good. Shit! Alright, have I grown multiple? Run! Is there only one? I'd rather not fight one though. I'm getting a bit worky now, sorry. You could. Continue at your leisure. Oh, is it the pollen? I see, yeah. Maybe got a slowing effect attached to it. How did all them attacks miss? I was like right within melee range. Nice charge, dickhead. Oh, he got embarrassed. He went for a big charge and missed, and he whiffed it, and he got scared and ran away. Do you see that? Don't look so thin. He's a bit shy when that goes wrong like that. Having to commute and 1.5 hours. Yeah, exactly. Is it? Yeah. Yeah, that's the decision she made. It was to try and get a job equivalent or more, which she managed to get one for more money. Siddles, I have done some very useful shit today, in fact. It's been a good one. Siddles, welcome to the stream. Right, where was the next? It was in the sandbox, right? So let's go to the sandbox. It's night time. The amount of time you get back is a huge life balance changer. When you have to commute, it seems like Satan and me. Yeah, precisely. I can only speak to her experience with this. Switching recently between working from home to working in the office. Her social skills are all falling apart, she was saying, so she's opted to go. Settles, good afternoon. I'm going to sleep here. I don't want to sleep completely because I need to be... I'm going to be fighting antlions and stuff, right? Yeah, I've managed to find the ability. I've essentially finished the tutorial. Feather count is currently mean at 14, and I'm going into the sandbox for the next lot. It's going to be farming feathers all week. Fancy a bit of shrink house? It says there was a feather there, but I never found it, unless it's on top of the picnic table, which I could investigate now. Let's just go nice and slow, nice and steady. They're all waking up. The sun's rising in the east. Look. I aggro a lot of bees if I go that way. Let's go back round the castle. I felt like I was crouched then. Yeah, I found out how to scan for resources. I found out how to mark them on the map. What else have we done? I've got a fuckload of feathers. 2 mega milk molars. 2 normal milk molars. We're cooking with gas today. but this roof is going to cause problems. That's where we're going next. That's the next major story progression area. Whoa! Fuck me. Alright, I'm going for it. It was on top of the bench, but there is 2,700 sleeping bees up here. Turn the light off. I don't know if it's necessary.
You can be smart, fast, lucky, or just wear some armor.
Stay asleep. Everybody be quiet. No loud noises. No grey triangles. Pray for a 6. Pray for a 6. That's good, that's good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 19 feathers. 19 fucking feather fragments. Roger that. One more. Fuck you, bees. Okay, let's go back. I might as well just climb back up the normal way on top of the bench again. Okay, that was productive as dicks. But you'll just end up with one. If I finish the stream on 19, 20 is just an arbitrary number, by the way, that I came up with for the sake of the challenge. It felt like a lot for a while there, but we're getting there. If there's anybody here that doesn't like nipples, then look away now, because there is 2 big nipples that are going to be appearing on stream very shortly. Don't look, don't look, don't look. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. You're good, you're fine, you can come back. Little trigger warning there for people who don't like nipples. I know there's a big growing community online, and I've just realised that I'm now entering the fucking sandbox as the sun's coming up, so I'm going to fry. I could walk around it and check if there are any feathers. There might just not be any in here. Or should I go and get the antlion out? Yeah, you know what? It's going to take 3 minutes to go back to the base, grab the antlion armour and come back. I should do it. Stop the count. Why, what's Augur done wrong? Don't answer that. It's too long a conversation. It's pretty cool, though, that I can now scan for everything. But I was saying this. It's not very Stubbler. It's not a very Stubbler thing to use, that. I love sandbox games. This guy. Still won't be enough to finish the base, but I don't think, but definitely put a chunk in it. Yes. I could put them in the base now, but it probably would be less funny. Tiny Green, welcome to the stream. More surveying equipment. Should you scan for more? So I think when I scanned previously, it connected. You see this area, look? That's around each of these things, so that's how I fill the map in. And scanning seemed to do all of them, so we're good. Augur had a massive P word, you know. He's like, did you see me yesterday that Augur announced that he was gonna be Fat Augur is cancelled in 2023, which is the saddest news I've heard for years. Whether or not he can keep it up, I don't know. The folks that own the house leave a lot of valuable stuff outside. They really do, Tiny Green. Mostly children's teeth, which is scary. Oh, the sunrise. Strong fat Augur for the win. Yeah, he's like CJ from San Andreas. Do you know, that discussion earlier made me think, I don't know, a San Andreas playthrough where I go full FCI and play the fuck out of this, we really focus on the story and all the progression systems and stuff in it. Because I just kind of blasted through it the fucking, 7 years ago, whenever it was I did the last one. Do we go 2023 Doomhaus on San Andreas, imagine? Right. I'm here to get the antlion armour and go back. Strong fat Augur can't jump though, Mina, that's the only problem. And he's got low stamina.
That was refreshing.
The San Andreas is a better game than people give it credit for stream. I wonder if I just... Let's use this. Hot drop. That should have deposited in all where it goes. Apart from the feathers, ironically. Sorry, not ironically. Use in... Thankfully. Doesn't need stam, it just needs Nova and Frost Shield. And every profession in the game, that also helps him. Tiny Green, good morning. Right, Antlion armor. Where is it? It's going to be over here, right? Because we're going to go in the sandbox during the day. So I'm not actually going to... I'm going to take it all with me instead of just hot swap to it. They're not dressed like this for a while. Yes. Yes, Max. Yes. Terrible. No bag space or gold. The opposite to small house, right? One day this base is going to be beautiful, then we can carry on playing the game. But that day is not today. I should actually, while I'm here... I've got repair glue on me, haven't I? I forgot about that. I forgot I need repair glue because I've leveled up my gear so much now that I can't just... Wait, I no longer need to kill a single ladybug. Because I've leveled up my ladybug gear now that it's so high level that I don't repair it with ladybug parts, I repair it with special glue. The perfect outfit for going clubbing. This gives you protection against the heat, because when you go into the sandbox you end up taking full sunlight and it burns you, so we're wearing heat-proof clothing. Right, feathers in the sandbox, that's what we're looking for. This should be faster than going up. Come on, Mindray. Bit more speed, more threat. Max's genes have done well to say that we've fought through all of this. What if we find out the yard is just the tutorial? On the next major area, the rest of the game actually takes part inside the house. I would love it. I would love it. A game like this in the house as well. Then again, there's not a great deal of wildlife and resources to chop down and build bases and stuff, is there? Spins the wheel as fast as his stubby little legs will take him. Look at Mindray, the aphid, look, giving it big beans. Good work, Mindray. Oh, everybody stretch. Apparently Dr. Tully's chair there was where he liked to sit the most, and that's the last known recording of his scabby, the thing on my wrist. He was wearing one as well, and the last reading it gave out was over there. So that's where we're going next. Up onto the... up the coals, look. And then up to that section of the yard. I don't know how easy that's going to be. But we need to build the house first. And some fucking nerds demanded I build it out of crow feathers. I don't know if I like third person based on how the character moves. I guess all the characters move differently, but the sort of the run animation feels a bit... It somehow feels more cartoony than the rest of the game. It's a very cartoony game. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess it's because I played a lot of it in first. And I'm not used to it. No! Okay, yeah. Fighting these with a weapon this slow is not the plan. I'm going to leave you alone because I'm going to get in trouble if I don't. I stunned him. Ow. Alright, I forgot he's got that fast attack. The stun is really good because it takes the bees out of the air. That's what we want. I don't want to kill you. In fact, I'm not going to kill you. You stay there. We don't have to be enemies. Do that thing where you get embarrassed and have to leave. For the record, Sothad never told us what he was getting for his breakfast. That's a cancel. Right, where's the nearest location that there could be a feather? There. Not seeing any feathers in the sandbox. God, there was a while there where this sandbox was like 2 weeks of streams. There's a sarlacc pit. Let me, which is the... Have I still got the poison one active? I don't, do I? Blade Master Parry Meat Shield. I'll take buff lungs off and I'll put fresh defense on. Because this armour and fresh defense means the sizzle is kind of completely negated. Right, this thing's going to be firing that shit at me, right? Lbot Pro, welcome to the stream. Where are there more tick? I don't know what that is. I'm not that knowledgeable about this game. If anybody knows the answer to that, maybe private message him? I don't know, mate. Sorry. But welcome to the stream. Right, so it wasn't there. I'm going to take advantage of this juice, because for some reason my juice goes down really quick. My water. Come on, one more feather to shit on Team 2, so Santa loses a bunch of points. That was a cool puzzle, this spade puzzle. Something is following me, but I think it's the sarlacc pit fire, ant lions. That thing, look. Alright, no feathers there. I need to get away from this. Am I right in thinking there's the wool spider? I need to kill the black ants too, don't I? Is it just you? If it's just you, I'll fight you. I just want to fight more than one ant lion if I don't have to. God, I got lucky on that parry timer there. Get some stamina back. He didn't know whether to kill me or the black ant there. Did you see that? Is that a second one? Fuck, I'm not fighting two. Apparently I am. Fuck off. And I'm not finding a single feather. Did I go back and gather all of my antlion chopping stuff for no reason? Okay, good job. Wow! That's what the game refers to as a massive fucking chop. Ooh. Did you see that scene? Yeah. Fucking hell. The problem is when you play with a two-hander, when you block, you still take a bit of damage. It's not like a shield where it's 100%. Like, you can kind of parry with weapons. But parrying is not blocking, if that makes sense. Told you it was incoming. Yeah, about 45 minutes ago. That's how this is. Welcome to the new followers. God damn it. Alright, let's go get our bag back. Open stream, you die. Lovely. Trim. There is a prediction for whether or not I get 20 feather fragments today. And I've currently got 19 and struggling to find the last one. Could you please just stop being a stingy prick? You know what I mean? You know? Just want to get this house built and live happily ever after, but, you know? I'll get the bag, we'll go to the castle. I've got 2 more chances to get feathers. I'm not confident. Despite the fact that we had a good start and I got up to 19 really quick, I've got 25 minutes to find 1 more. And if I don't find any in these 2 spots, then I'm not going to find any at all. Unless Trim makes his way here somehow, which I can't see happening. I suppose he does stop, but then we've checked the haze, right? The haze is quite profitable for feathers, but we've already checked it. I'm going to go all the way around the outside and grab it from that side, because it feels a safer method. Maybe there's feathers like trapped in the moat or something. The scanner's going to lie to us and screw you over, Team 2. I say screw you over, Team 2. Mina's like emotionally on Team 2, as is Satan, but Santa's invested, and I think he's the only one that has. Therefore, Santa's the one getting screwed here, which is fine. But still, I'm getting screwed.
I'm burning up.
I have to do a zip line from the bottom up to be able to go up. What, up a zip line, Elbot?
I bought 10 asparagus at the store, but when I got home I realized I had 11. It was just a spare, I guess.
Cardi. If I was to ask you for a 1 to 10 rating on your own joke.
That's the laundry on, cup of tea reheated, wagon wheel fetched, jumper, dressing gown and blanket wrapped around me, perfect. Now to watch some A+ tier streaming.
A+ tier? Cellist. Cardi. Everybody, I don't know what to say. Cellist, thank you for the bits. Cardi, thank you for the bits. Spare me, says Easy Green. I'm not streaming till Friday, Cellist says Tiddles. Cardi, welcome to the stream, good afternoon. Cellist, that sounds delightful.
Yeah, I'm sticking ninja on.
Ninja. I thought you could go up and down. You can L-bot, but it requires you to play the story a bit more. You need a specific item to do it. I don't want to say too much because it ruins the fun of the game, but you can't just do it from the start. Right, I'm not seeing the feather that you nerds need. They're going to say he's going to another stream. So I can't quite... There's supposed to be 2 feather placements here. One to my right, which there evidently isn't one. And one over here. Team 2, this is looking good. Team 1. Is there any other feather placements? I got that one. We got those 2. Got that one. Is there any up here, maybe? Nothing. My mask got frogged. Which mask, so then? Still got it on, right? Yeah. Oh, he's looking at the sizzling thing. Yeah, no, it's my sizzle meter. So where am I going to get this one feather from? Fuck me. Cash Bull, welcome to the stream. Sure, what? Roger that. Yeah, sounds like it might be a constant thing. Yeah, precisely. Cash Bull, welcome to the stream. That thing you just clicked through was, we stick to that, if that makes sense. I appreciate it, but I can't read it, so I'm going to avoid it. I don't know what to do. What build do I use to go there? To where? Sorry, to here. Yeah, I appreciate the advice, but I can't take it. The challenge is to play this completely blind. Lisa, welcome to the stream as well. Did I see what? I'll have to head to class. Good luck with everything. The real fight has started now, Sothan, evidently. Sothan, enjoy your day. Right, I'm just going to hide here for a second and try and get away from... Just drink.
It's no lemon crime, but it's better than nothing.
Yeah, sorry, the challenge is to play it on the hardest difficulty with no help or advice or tips. Oh, you was asking about how to survive in the sandbox. Is that what you was asking? Sorry, I'm confused, Elbot, about what you're asking. I'm willing to help. if you want it. Lisa, welcome to the stream as well. Cash Ball, welcome to the stream. Yeah, again, it's a challenge mode playthrough. That's what the chat rules are about. No, you good? You good? Comes from a good place, right? To help out. I think that resource surveyor thing that we did earlier it's paid off the whole thing. The actual in-game way of finding the resource surveyor using the clues that it lays out is fucking awesome. I'd hate to miss out on stuff like that. It was dead good. I like the wagon wheel fetched. Might have to be tomorrow's stream title, by the way, Cellist. Alright, last ditch effort. I scanned everywhere and checked everywhere. Unless the crow arrives at some point. Saying that, I checked this area and it didn't flash up. So maybe... I can go up there, but I'm committed to not going up there. I wonder if I can refresh now. Let me go refresh at the scanning thing. And it'll tell me... It might delete the ones I already have. They're too small now, so I eat 7. Have they actually reduced the size of wagon wheels? God, them jam wagon wheels with the tits, the blue ones. It always used to anger me that the ones with jam were blue and the ones without were red. Matt looks like the face of somebody wearing snow goggles. Oh, this, yeah. It does a bit. OG wagon wheels. The red ones. Here's me taking you for a responsible human being with good taste. Then again, you're in here. Right, so if I was to restart, I wonder if it repopulates the map or if it takes off... Ooh, it says there's one there now. That's new. That one's new. Yeah, as it's taken off the ones I already have. I keep trying to tell you, Elbot. I've said it multiple times. If you want to go up the zip line, you need to do something specific. And there's one back at the base.
I'm here. Decided Ninja was only B tier.
Having a little peep.
B tier? Does that mean that this one's respawned too? Elbot, I'm going to say it yet again. You need to do something specific in the story and it will unlock itself. You need to... If you want to know, I can tell you, but it ruins the fun of the game if you know the answer to stuff, right? Tell me there's an achievement tied to this. I must have it. It must be a two-handed thing. Right, everybody. Cellist, 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 cellist.
Don't die.
Please, if you know the answer to this, don't confirm or deny, but I have a theory that there's an achievement. But then again, achievements are disabled because I made the custom mode so it was harder, and it disabled achievements. I have a theory that if I can manipulate the dice to be to land on 20... Oh, you've respawned. Hang on a minute. I swear there's an achievement for this. There must be. There's got to be something that unlocks when you do this. It was just a theory we had while I was exploring this place. Come on. Good. I'm stuck in the fucking maze now. So it must have been something that requires a two-handed weapon. Because if I use a two-handed weapon now, will it move, I wonder? That's if I can move the bigger dice. I might need a tier 3 hammer or something to do it. Surely if I get this to land on 20, something happens. It's like the nerdiest Easter egg in the game. You can imagine, if it exists. It's not already on 20, is it? No, it's on 1. It does, it moves! There's 20. I One more. Go on. Oh, fuck, it went over. Whoop. I got a mutation for it. Coup de grace. Discovering a beacon of hope in the darkness lifts your will to survive. Bursts of inspiration before your eyes in the heat of battle as you land blows one can only describe as lucky. I don't know if you see that, it's giving me plus hit chance. That fucking theory. Whoever it was that had that theory, you are a god. Blind playthrough, by the way. Is that something that most people do? This is the slowest D&D game ever. Fucking hell. That's cool. I thought there was going to be just like an achievement tied to it. I've tried every single weapon in the game on that as I've gone by it. Every time I've leveled up the hammer and everything, I've gone by to try and see if I could make that move. Because it looked like they were moving by pixels. But since I got the Club of the Mother Demon, I thought maybe this is the way. And it evidently is. That's pretty cool. A crit chance, though. I wonder if it shows up if you've crit. I hope I didn't just have to do 2 hits on things to get it to move over. Right, is that feather respawned? Because it says there might be a chance that there is one down there.
I'm all geared up.
Okay, let's put the proper armour back on. Interesting. It is a I bet it is, yeah. Is it something that people aim for? I'm not saying it's a well-known... I'm not asking if it's a well-known thing. I assume it's very well-known. What I mean is if you're following a guide, do they all tell you to go and get that straight away? Well, we got there. It just took us fucking 90 hours to, to work it out ourselves. So I can't take too much fucking credit. You can see... Yeah, sorry, I saw that. I know that. Thankfully, I know that, yeah. Maybe I got a few too many there. I don't like fighting two-handers. For that very reason. Bollocks to this boy! Fuck, I'm dead. I'm gonna die. That's a dead. That's a dead. Max. Shield. That's 4 bees aggroed. Fuck this. Fuck this, run. Run. Just get out of here, just get out of here. Move. Back to base, back to base. No, I'm not going to base, am I? I'm going halfway across. To here somewhere? Yeah. I'm getting beaten up, Nina, thank you. Bye, thank you. I'm not actually grateful. I'm angry more than anything. Alright, still need that 1 feather fragment and I'm live for another 11 minutes. Santa might get away with his fucking... with his points. I need to do some mixes at some point, don't I? Right, down to there. I'm going to drop here because I think this is Orb Weaver territory. It's night time as well, which is a problem. I should have slept while I was up there. But then I'm not fat for food, am I? Not like Fat Auger. Bombardier Beetle territory, that's fine. Not fine, nearly died. Now I'm stuck and I don't know how way through. I'm stuck again. Ooh, twat! I'm going to keep pressing the healing button, which was not in fact the healing button. I was pressing the wrong thing because I'm still not used to the fact that I've got multiple fucking hotbars now. I don't suppose if you happen to have a feather in a storage chest, that would count? No. What does it say? What's the actual wording of the prediction? If you click at the bottom left, it should tell you. I can't remember how I actually worded it. Feather? Fuck off. Oh, Weaver, nobody cares. I can't see a feather around here. I can't remember how I actually worded the prediction. But no, it doesn't. The spirit of the prediction was to find 20 feather fragments. Also, if I had 20, I'd probably use them on the base, right? Get 20 fragments before the stream end. Get implies get, right? Not have. If it was have, then there might be some grammatical wiggle room. Yeah, get pretty much means acquire, right? Okay, if there's a feather here, I'm not seeing it. Must be too dark. I'll have one more look at ground level. Unless it's landed right up top, which would be frustrating. Like, get it from a chest. Pick up. Nah. Coming in here pulling stunts like that, Alkirion, I see you. Bear with me a second. Hang on. Razor messaged me saying, Twitch chat doesn't load anymore, the restrictions are getting harder and harder. Razor's gone. He's been taken. They're blocking him. That must be frustrating as fuck, though. And it's not exactly for a good reason either, is it? It was definitely not. But what I mean is, it's not even for a good reason. It's for a very bad one. Got 50 whole channel points on this prediction. Is that a big feather? That's a big feather. Team 1, allow me to repay your faith with 8 minutes to go. Lovely. God, gives a 6 as well. Really rub it in. That's a biggie. That's a biggie. Just like that. I am now sat on 24 feathers. And Team 2 is shit on. That's quite a lot of points returned for not putting many in. Meaning that's a chop. Was Santa the only one that had channel points on that? It might just be 2 people that had channel points on Team 2. Good shit. Right. That was a respectable haul, I think. Is there any more on the way back? Because I still need to get as many as possible. Do I have time to maybe nip back here? I don't, do I? No. We'll get the one at the pond, in fact. How about that? I have no issue taking Santa's points. Nor should you. Sorry, Aphid, but I'm going to need your flesh. Did you really just land up? I deserve that.
Let's see what's around here.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine. There's another aphid running around my fucking feet, but I'm angry at aphids now and I refuse to take part in their flesh. Take a drink, though.
It's no lemon crime, but...
At least water's not going to screw me over like everything else in this fucking game does. Alright. I think I might do... No, because I've got a best of to make. Every time I try and make plans for farming a little bit off stream, the best of rears its head and reminds me that it needs to be done. But it will be done soon, I can hereby announce.
I'm not picky.
Or whatever we decided to call it earlier, the worst of, or how it happened, or recap, or whatever. How it happens maybe not a bad name for them things. Like the final week and Worm Olympics videos. It's a bit YouTubey. Gotta drink that for the food more than the moisture. Cool, right, let's sleep until morning. I need... Was that a weevil I heard? It is. Come here, you. Slightly overkill. Got a weevil nose, which I don't need. Let me get rid of that. Fuck off. Lovely.
Why the oranges turned green with envy.
Sounds a little biased. Sounds a little one-sided. I've tried my fucking hardest to edit it so that it looked like the Oranges won. It was fucking difficult given how terribly they performed. Don't mind saying. Counting the last golf, we won though. True. If we were counting that, but alas, we decided not to. Taxlight, welcome to the stream. Good afternoon. Yeah. That should be the rule going forward. In fact, the two rules that fucked us last year, the Royal Death rule and the Royal Rumble is the final points rule. Even if there's a stream after the Royal Rumble, even if there's a golf after the Royal Rumble, whatever happens, the Royal Rumble is the final points. And I can officially confirm, if King Charles dies this year, anytime, the losing team gets 25 points. It's official. Clip it. Save it. It is jealous. Yes. Yes. It should be, right? It worked. I'm going to say it worked last time. It was a catastrophe last time.
What if it's tied?
Then it's a null and void. Nobody gets any points if it's a tie. Just because it fucked the Oranges, it doesn't mean we shouldn't do it again, because now the Oranges are trailing, even if it's only by 1 point, it might be the thing that saves us. Calling Charles after a dog is just a rip-off of Indiana Jones. King True. Tie marbles, best of 3 with 2 marbles, surely. Nah. I think it'd be more annoying if nobody got the points. Because otherwise we might as well just do a marbles, right? In honour of King Charles. I nearly saluted dead cellist. Have I just spent all the crow feathers? Oh no. Alright, these are actually going a long way. Sitting US president doesn't happen very often, so it might be worth including the Americans in it. Yeah, but there's assassination that's likely with the sitting US presidents, and that might be a little dark than an old lady dying. You know what I mean?
Yeah!
Right, let's get some weed stems, and then that'll be the final act of the stream. If I have time to get some, I probably don't, do I?
Having a little peek.
Wait, why is the roof hovering like that? That might need a redesign. Wait. Why is the roof hovering like that? I've got 2 minutes of the stream left, so there's no point in going out for anything now, so... So if I cancel that, I'm going to have to get these feathers back, but it's fine. Oops. I think I might have to redesign how the roof sat. Okay, I'm going to have to go back out and get that. Let me just make sure I don't lose all of these feather fragments after the prediction went as it did. Can I jump onto the roof from here? Come on, Max. Come on. Hang on, where's all my feathers gone? Okay, they're all in the water, aren't they? That's fine. So why... I guess having it like that means that there's always going to be a lip. So the solution might actually require less feathers. Let me just test before we close the stream. Oops. So it's like that, and then it's what? F for the next material. It does. Alright, that's cool. I need less feathers than I thought I'd do. So if I put this here, it's a bit hard to see, I don't know, it's just the way the building system works in this game. Well, this might be time for the corner piece already. Can I fit a corner piece into here in a bit more of an immediate fashion? I will work this out tomorrow, I've not got time. Let me grab these. And we'll do marbles. More English monarchs have been assassinated than English prime ministers. Not true. I guess, yeah. It's hard for us to know the stats because we've not lived through it, I suppose. And again, how many assassinations has anybody... presidential assassinations has anybody here lived through? Maybe one or two of you, right? Right, that is going to do it. Let me go back to here, let me go back to bed, and I'm going to call that a successful stream. We've got the resource scanner up. I've got a fuckload of feathers and almost completed the bottom section. I guess sleeping has probably repopulated the area with new feathers. Wait, oh no, I was going to go over there and grab the feather. I think we might get enough feathers tomorrow to completely finish this build and get on with the main story. So that is what we will do. Thank you all for joining me, ladies and gentlemen, for today's Grounded. The challenge continues tomorrow, as it does every Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, until the credits roll on this godforsaken game that's kicking my head in, but that I'm loving. I don't know when Cameron brought up the referendum that then resigned. That was basically an assassination. Yeah, it's like he just put dog shit through your letterbox. It's knock a door, run, basically. Thank you all for being here. Welcome to all the new followers. I love you all very much for coping with me dying my way through this game and fumbling and blindly stumbling around. But goddamn, it might be the most fun I've ever had on the stream. I am adoring this game. It's tippy fucking top. But without further ado, let me press this button and say goodbye for the day. Thank you all for being here. I love you all. But for people of the Doomhaus Discord, just stay around just a little bit longer. We've got a job to do. Boys and girls, I've accidentally opened marbles without playing the music. God damn, I am flustered today. Sounds like more political suicide than assassination. Yeah. Well, he took the fucking country down with him. Right, everybody that is in the Doomhaus Discord, as you all know, it is split down the middle between those with green names and those with orange names. And the greens and the oranges compete at the end of every stream to determine who is the person of the century of the day, who gets a golden name in Discord, so everybody can see they were the winner, and gets a point on the leaderboard, which is in the pins. Currently, Chaz and Bybee are tied at the top of the league, and 16 today. Chaz and Bybee are tied at the top of the league with 2 points each. If that continues, Chaz wins the mug because Bybee's already got one. If you'd like to be in today's marbles, then you must simply type the password, and of course, if you're in the Doomhaus Discord, then I will give you a password, and the password is... Aphid. Go. Olga, welcome to the stream. You can't hear me, what a bitch. The password is Aphid. We've got Cellist. Is that a triple L cellist? Cellist for the greens.
Is an orange.
We've got Satan for the oranges. I need to get rid of this, get used to this O and G thing. Gwynblade for the greens. Alcarion for the oranges. Jamie for the greens. Lundios, good afternoon and welcome to the stream for the greens. Cats, welcome to the stream for the greens. Mina for the oranges. Easy green for the greens.
OG wagon wheels.
Trim for the greens. Auger for the greens. Tagslack for the oranges. Mindrive for the oranges. Siddles for the oranges. Cardi for the greens. And is that everybody, ladies and gentlemen? A nice quiet one today because it was fucking 27 or whatever it was yesterday. Let's not have stupid marbles because it's a lot of fucking typing. We've got Shake as well for the oranges. I've got you, Shake. I got you. Shake, you're in for the oranges. 16 marbles out of the race. This is a good chance to get your first point, which you're going to need to get in for Eurovision, which is coming shortly. We've got Cellist, Satan, Gwynblade, Alcarion, Jamie, Lundios, Cats, Mina, Easy Green, Trim, Auger, Tagslack, Mindright, Siddles, Cardi, and Shake. That is 7 oranges and 9 greens. First person to pick a number to 1 is of the group. Cellist, thank you for the pins. An orange point puts the oranges and greens tied at the top of the league. Gwynblade says 3. 1, 2, 3 presses of the random button. Are you shitting me? Only this week, yesterday in fact, we had the discussion about Portal Purgatory We said we get it rarely enough that we are going to put in a new rule where whoever... Higgsy, you're in for the green. Where whoever finishes this level gets a point. Because this level, it's rare that anybody ever finishes it. Whoever finishes this gets a point now for the first time. This is a rule we instigated yesterday, assuming it would be months and months until we got Portal Purgatory again. Does everybody agree to this? Whoever finishes gets a point. Deal? Do I keep the gold if no one survives? Nah, we'll just do another level. Everybody in agreement, right? 3, 2, 1. All you have to do to get a point. We might have multiple Person of the Century of the Days. The previous rule, Cellist, was for Monster Marbles, and that still stands, but this is for normal. This might be the first time in a very, very long time that we've had multiple Person of the Century of the Days. 3, 2, 1. First place is Person of the Century of the... Yeah, alright then. First place is Person of the Century of the Day. Yeah, true. Yeah, that makes better sense, actually. First one could still be exclusive. Yeah, you're all right, yeah. I never thought of that. Alright, I better get to the end of the level because it's about to start happening. Best of luck, everybody.
Exclamation mark roll.
This is spicy. There can be only one. I do say that regularly, right? Trim's going for the first attempt. Everybody's doing the big stunts. All you have to do is finish and you get a point. The winner is Person of the Century of the Day. Easy Green's going for it first. Can Easy Green do it? Easy Green it is not going to be. Is it going to be Shake? Shake has missed his chance. Shake is out. Mina is out. Easy Green is out. Right, this is it. Best of luck, everybody. It's actually hard to see. Let me just... Lundy. Lundios is your Person of the Century of the Day. The zone is approaching. Tagslack has missed his shot. Of course it's Lundios. Is Siddle's going to get one? Siddles! Cats! Is Cardi going to get a fourth as well? Are you shitting me? Oh, okay. Are you fucking kidding me? The green's just got 3 points. We have only ever had more than one person finish that level once. I go and put a rule in, and
I can take the thanks now.
Fucking Lundios rule. Immediately regrets. This never happened. That was 4 people. Was it 4 or 5? 5. Thanks, Lundios. 1 point for the green. Yeah, the green's just got 4 Oh, fuck this. Right, I'm going to paste this in Discord just for my own reference point. What the fuck? Listen, dickheads. Everybody said that this is a good idea. Can anybody remember more than one person finishing Portal Purgatory, other than yesterday? I can't believe that we managed to roll the fucking level, let alone 5 people beat... It was Lundios' idea.
Oranges, I can't win the year by myself. Please stop trying to be green and being fucking useless.
I'm so angry, the greens are 4 points ahead. Alright, let me have a look. Let me have a look. The greens get 4 points. And are now up to fucking 13, and the oranges get 1. They're now up to 9. I hate everything. Fuck's sake. Right. Scoreboard's in Discord. No. We made the rule yesterday. There's never been... So the Portal Purgatory rule was for monster marbles sitting. It was never for normal marbles. And Lundio suggested yesterday, what if everybody who finishes gets a point? And we was all like, yeah, that makes sense. That'll be spicy, because we get it like once a year. So everybody agreed to it. And then Gwynblade managed to pick the Portal Purgatory again 2 days in a row. And not only that is... What the fuck are the chances, honestly? I give up. I'm not streaming anymore. I might just turn the stream off. Don't anybody blame me. It was this map yesterday and only Tag Slack finished.
Green means luck, yes.
The greeted nothing. It gives the greens everything. Ah!
Portal Purgatory Week.
Well, if we get it at this point, we might as well. Your person of the century of the day is Lundios for the greens, but Siddles, Cat, Cardi, and Augur all get points. Congratulations to everybody. Alright, if you'd like to compete in any of this crap tomorrow, please don't pick Portal Purgatory. Deal? Deal. Kiss me, I am Irish. Right, the scores will be updated in the pins shortly. Thank you all for being here today. That was a successful stream despite the end. I hate that just happened. God fucking damn it. Thank you all for the bits today. Thank you for being here. Welcome to all the new followers. Thank you for the host. Thank you for the raids. Thank you for the bits and the donations and everything as always. I love you all very much. Apart from Lundios right now because he's made me look like a fool again. If you stayed on the platform, keep an eye out for Alkarion, who's live right now, as is Killer Bits. Thank you all for being here. It's fucking Twitch auto playing sound. I'll do the prediction, I will. Thank you for reminding both of you. Right, gather 20 fragments before the stream ends. 2% of the points was... Hey, there's a third person on Team 2. Who was that third person? 6.4 thousand channel points are going to 4 people who only put 160 on. Team 1, congratulations, we did get the 20 feathers. The odds for that is probably pretty low. The odds for what just happened is just as bad. God damn it, congratulations on the prediction. Thank you all, I love you all. Has anybody got me a final word? Because I'm going to say Lundios, Alkarion, Mindright, Satan, Cats, Jamie, Tag Slack, Easy Green, Siddles, Shake, Gwynblade, Cellist, and everybody else. The final word. Do you know what? That's good, yeah. The final word is just simply this. Poo. I'm saying it. That's how I feel right now.